I'm gonna tell you a story that starts with a lawyer who hates court so much, it's almost like he's allergic to it. Before we dive into this intriguing story, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more interesting stories. So there's this guy, Gregory. He's 39, a divorce attorney in Ohio, and apparently, when Gregory isn't ready for court, he doesn't just show up and deal with it like a normal person. No, he's known for delaying trials like it's his full-time hobby. He'll make excuses, call in sick, fake illnesses, and at one point he even stages a car crash just to avoid going, but then things escalate. In 2012, Gregory has a trial he doesn't want to attend. So on the day he's supposed to be in court, he calls in a bomb threat to the courthouse, and it works. Panic everywhere. Police swarm the place. The courthouse shuts down, and his court date gets pushed back. And Gregory basically takes that as proof of concept. So he does it again and again. Anytime he doesn't want to show up for a hearing. Boom! Another bomb threat, another delay. Eventually, police start noticing this weird pattern. Like, wow, bomb threats keep happening on days Gregory is scheduled to be in court. What a coincidence! So they start investigating him. And once that happens, he can't keep using the bomb threat trick anymore, which means he needs a new way to delay trials. And this is where the story gets dark. Now let's talk about Eliza. Eliza is 53, a nurse. Also living in Ohio, she's dealing with a marriage that's falling apart. In 2011, she and her husband decide to split and get a divorce. And for her attorney, she ends up with Gregory. Yes, Mr. Bomb Threat himself. Fast forward 2 years, it's 2013, and her divorce is still dragging on. Her hearing is coming up. And Gregory, being Gregory, wants to delay it. He tries the usual legal stuff first, motions and all of that. But none of it works. The trial is still happening as scheduled. And now he's backed into a corner because he can't call in bomb threats anymore. Not while he's already under investigation. So the day before the trial, Gregory texts Eliza and says he wants to meet at his law office to discuss her case. And from here, everything is alleged because Gregory hasn't gone to trial yet. So what I'm about to say is what he's being accused of. Allegedly, about an hour after he texts her, Gregory shows up at the law office building, goes to the front door and swipes his access card to get in. But he doesn't actually go inside. It's like he's planting a timestamp, building an alibi. Then, allegedly, he disconnects his phone from the cell network so his location can't be tracked later. After that, he changes into different clothes, all black, basically trying to blend into the night. And he hides, out of sight, waiting for Eliza. About an hour later, Eliza arrives. She walks up to the building, but the doors are locked. She tries the call buttons, but nobody lets her in. So she texts Gregory like, I'm here, waiting. Then she goes back to her car because it's cold. Then Gregory texts her back and people think he may have used a hotspot to do it. The message says the doors are open and she can go in. So Eliza gets out of her car again and walks toward the building, and then it happens. Gregory allegedly jumps out with a knife. Eliza screams and takes off running, but he chases her. He's faster. He catches her and stabs her again and again and again, until he's stabbed her 11 times. Then he runs, and according to the story, you can see him, allegedly him, on surveillance footage fleeing the scene, including another angle of the same thing. A few minutes later, Gregory starts texting her again. Like, hey, where are you? Are you gonna show? I'm at the office waiting. Like he's trying to manufacture an innocent version of events in real time, pretending he has no clue she was just attacked. Police show up quickly. The area is crawling with cops looking for whoever did this. And Gregory needs to make it look like he's been inside the office the whole time waiting for Eliza. So he sneaks back in through a back entrance, goes into his office, and just sits there. Eliza is rushed to the hospital, but she doesn't make it. Meanwhile, Cleveland police are hunting for evidence and surveillance footage. And here's the cold part. Eliza can't make her divorce hearing because she's dead, so her hearing gets delayed exactly like Gregory wanted. Police question Gregory because he was the last person to speak with her that day. During questioning, they catch him lying about where he was during the time of the murder, and that makes him look extremely suspicious, but they don't have enough direct evidence to charge him with murder. So time passes. 3 years go by. It's now 2016. The investigation is still open, and they still suspect Gregory. They're basically thinking this is a man who used bomb threats to delay court. Is it really that crazy to think he'd do something worse to delay court? But again, not enough evidence to charge him for Eliza, so they go after what they can prove. They charge him with providing false information to police because of the lies about his whereabouts, and they also charge him for those bomb threats from 2012. That's enough to get him arrested. He takes a plea deal. He's sentenced to 6 months in jail. He loses his law license, so he can't be a lawyer anymore, but he's still not charged with Eliza's murder until years later. Now, it's 2021. Gregory has been out of jail for a long time, living in Texas, probably thinking this chapter is closed. But the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation gets access to better technology and better forensics, and they start reopening cold cases. They go back to Elisa's case. Gregory becomes suspect number 1 again. They review everything, spend thousands of hours digging through files and evidence, and this time, they believe they finally have enough. They say he lied to police, he hid evidence. And for 12 years, people thought Eliza's husband did it, but that's not true. So, U.S. Marshals go to Texas and arrest him. And now he's facing 6 counts of murder, 2 counts of kidnapping, and 1 count each of aggravated murder and conspiracy. And just to be clear, this still hasn't gone to trial yet. So his connection to Eliza's murder is still alleged. Things aren't looking great for him. Share your thoughts in the comments section. And don't forget, like and subscribe for more intriguing stories.